Hello everybody, and for those of you watching from Egypt, marhaba, and welcome to the viewership of this channel. I appreciate you watching all the way from Egypt. And for anyone else, you've noticed I've been doing greetings from different countries that YouTube shows me on metrics where I have viewers. It's just kind of a thank you for everybody watching from different countries. You have taken the opportunity to learn some English, and the only proper way to me to thank you is take a few moments to learn at least just a few phrases in your language as a thank you for taking the time to watch this channel. I sure do appreciate your viewership. And you are watching ZigZagZog, coming to you from Western Kentucky. We're going to continue our playthrough of XCom Enemy Within, featuring the Long War mod. Let's get out there on this escort mission. We got a combat engineer we're going to be escorting on this Operation Cryptic Mountain. Let's just see how it goes. Also, if you've not heard a greeting from your country and it haven't shown up on my metrics.
The council report indicates that a team of combat engineers led by one Sergeant Carlock has discovered environmental contamination caused by the aliens. He's going to need an evac near the other end of that pier. As always, we should eliminate any resistance encountered along the way. New objective received.
All right, as I was saying, if you haven't heard your country or greeting from your country, means it hasn't shown up on my YouTube metrics, just drop me a line. I'll be happy to learn a few words and phrases in your language. This is my small way of saying thank you for watching. Well, we got an escort mission. What is this, Doctor or Mr.?
On these reports ASAP. And if they hit these targets, we're screwed.
We're screwed. Okay, Patrick Carlock, we're going to see if we can't do the job and escort you through this narrow dockside map. I think we're going to position the plan that I've come up with, I think, with this map, thinking once I realized this was the map, I think we're going to position on all the doors here, try coming down the alleyway along with my Grenadier, which would be, I think I brought Pokemon, Tommy Pokemon Hertz, maybe blow away the corner of this building, giving everybody in every doorway potential line of sight to be useful. Quite often there is a pod right up at the front. 50% of the time, maybe even more, 70-80% of the time, it seems like there's a pod always here. We're going to have dropping in thin men along the way. Coming around this side is kind of awkward because this is about as far forward as you can get some decent cover. Because if you come down to this corner, which is a nice angle of fire, you always seems that you get flanked over here on this barge on the side. So we're going to stick to the building, try to take advantage of the little bit of, or the bit of full cover that we have at the beginning of this mission, because after that we kind of go into a bunch of half cover till we get to the next layer on these. There's some storage crates that you can't quite see down here. The next round of full cover potential available to us. And we'll see if we can't set up a base of fire here, especially if I'm able with a grenade to blow away the corner of this building. The danger on that is a fire blows away or burns even more of my cover eventually, but we'll try to keep it to where that can't happen. I've done that in a prior playthrough on my own where I had to throw a grenade there, and it's like, whoa, it blows away and you get cover from these other spots. I'm going to try that next time, and so here we are. We're going to give it a try next time. Buble, no way to get started except to bash through these windows. There's no door on the back, so let's start bashing windows. You're going to be the one that goes down this alleyway, because in case there's contact, you'll have the lightning reflexes to be able to get out of it. And then Tommy, let's find the Pokemon man. Where are you? There's Tommy Hertz. We're going to get you positioned. Well, you can't quite make it. We're going to get you over by this window too, because your grenade is the one that's going to blow out this room and help us gain line of sight with everybody else. Boris Boom Boom Becker, I'd like to get you as far forward as I can. Now that you have your new perk of Sentinel, I want you positioned on the door to maximize that perk in full cover. We're also going to take Freaky Friendly, get him up, positioned on the door. Because he can't move and shoot, we want to give him just a good base to shoot from, and that is about as good as that's going to get, I think. Well, I'm gonna bring my Rocketeer up here. It's gonna be great. And it's gonna be a great position if we get a pod right off the bat near the beginning. It's not gonna be a great position if they end up being more back here, because it may not quite be in range, but we're playing for the close-up contact initially. If we don't have close-up contact, like we often do, not a guarantee though, then we'll have to alter our plans and figure out how to take on enemies from farther back. Let's see. Let's get you up here, David Beckham, near the front with your running gun. Hank Aaron will position you back here.
Rolling out.
You do have a couple charges of smoke to be able to help us out if things go awry. And Mr. Carlock, we're just gonna pop you right here. Now the only challenge is if they drop behind us, although I do have lightning reflexes near the back, so if they have any dropped in tin men that provide overwatch, we can break it on the back side. They can drop in anywhere. I've seen them drop in anywhere. There's no set pattern to the drop-ins anymore. Well, there's one real close, but out of our line of sight. And there's another pain in the butt one. Look at that. So Mr. Carlock, you are no longer safe. The good thing is you can move without fear of being shot upon. The bad thing is we got to position ourselves because these thin men are going to be moving up the side here to take us on. So we're going to have to hold off on any door breaches. I think we're going to have to reorient out here for these thin men. I think what we'll do, David Beckham, let's get you right on this position. If you're lucky, you'll gain sight on this thin man right here.
Out.
That's not a guarantee. Nope. But if he decides to run up towards you, you will be ready to kaboom boom him as he runs to that window. Let's see, if we don't have an angle there, why don't we run you back here, see if you have an angle. And just in case he does see you, Buble, you have lightning reflexes. Nope.
They're going after our infrastructure.
Carlock, let's get
water
you
treatment,
out of
electrical
sight.
substations, transportation, anything they can do to slow us down.
Let's get everybody, because they're going to be coming at us, so we want to get set up however possible. Who else can get to that corner? Can anyone get to that corner over there? No, no, no. Nobody has range to get to that full cover, it doesn't look like. Nope. So we're just going to set up a heck of a lot of overwatch, assuming these thin men, you can't move and shoot, so we're just going to get you on your original position, and hopefully we have enough of everybody else placed out here. So we can't be flanked by their advance.
Will do.
Unfortunately, a couple of us are going to be bunched up, so we will be threatening, or if they can get an acid shot away on us, we'll be threatened that way. I think I'll bring you right here, Hank Aaron. And we're going to set a little Overwatch surprise for these thin men. Well, other than you, Freaky Friendly. And you, Carlock. Everybody else is going to Overwatch like crazy and blow these guys away as they make their expected advance. If they don't advance on us, who knows where they're going, and I'll be sorry I didn't bring a battle scanner. Okay, he's behind the crate.
I think I heard something.
Are they moving? Are they moving? Oh, and on top of all that, I hear mechtoid pounding. Sectoids. Ah, there we go. We knew you'd come through. Come on, scare them now. There we go. One down. Where's the other one gonna go? There's the other one. Now he's in the acid. I think what we'll do is we're gonna find out if we can gain sight on him with lightning reflexes. Just see exactly where he is.
Heading there now.
Just in case he's on Overwatch, and guess what? He's not on Overwatch, and we didn't gain sight of him. So he's around the corner over here. He could even be running over towards the front door for all I know. So why don't we do this? Boop, 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 boop. Who are you? You're Van Doorn. Let's block the door because I don't want any surprises here with you, Boom Boom Becker. You're going to be to the side of that front door when all this is done anyway. So your job is to keep the thin man from coming in through the door. And then we're going to see what other Overwatch we can set up here. If we have it available, yeah, we can get there in a blue move with some more Overwatch.
Rolling.
And you got a med kits galore in case he decides to do the whole acid game. Let's get a better angle on you, David Beckham. I don't want to run you out there blind in case he might be on Overwatch. As a matter of fact, why don't we bring you here
I'm on it, Commander.
so you can run around the building, hopefully not activating somebody, and we'll have somebody else take your spot for Overwatch.
In motion.
Kind of want to get rid of the thin men before I move forward, knowing that there's mechtoids out there. I mean, the sectoids I guess don't scare me, but we've been starting to see commanders too, so those sectoid noises are not total reassurance that we can handle whatever's coming at us, and we'll keep everybody else on Overwatch. Let's do that. Let's get ready for this thin man to get curious and come at us.
I feel, Commander. On Overwatch.
Yeah,
I found some kind
Overwatch.
of organic material in one of the local reservoirs. Who knows what it'll do if people drink that water. Get me out of here in one piece and your people can analyze the
Yes,
samples.
fine. Thank you, Carlock, for that, but we have other things on our mind right at the moment, namely a thin man and eventually some mechtoids out there. I think we'll work on that first before we hear about your water issue. Come on, thin man. Be curious. Peek around that corner. Peeky, peeky. Let's go. Peeky, peeky. Oh, we know where he is now. He's got some good cover. And he's taking a shot, and fortunately we didn't get that random hit. Now what that does is it allows me to come around here. The question is, do I want to? And that won't be a flank though. Now I can get the flank coming up here, but then I'm not in position for any activation that we get over here. So that's really not what I'm looking to do. Not ideal. What kind of shot? It's just a 50-50 shot. And do I want to trade shots 50-50? Now I can suppress if that doesn't work. I do have suppression available, so I guess maybe I will trade some shots. Do I have any kind of shot available from you? Peter Van Doorn, now you're the one that would be nice to get an angle out here and a shot because you have Sentinel. And for someone in full cover, you're tailor-made for somebody in full cover like that. So let's switch spots with you. Buble, you move right here. I want to keep you near him in case he...
Closing on
Let's get the
target.
Sentinel shot out. Not Sentinel, but the Sharpshooter is the perk that we picked up with you that helps against cover. We do have it, yeah, Sharpshooter. Yeah, it's better, but it's still not a guarantee. And we don't have any kind of hollow, I think, on this mission, but we're going to go with your 57% shot. We always have suppression to help us out if you don't make it. The next turn you'll have 2 tries at 57.
Down there.
Peter Van Doorn, should we ever doubt you? Let's get ourselves repositioned to breach these front doors again and see what we're up against for reals. Tommy will get you back to your position here, ready to come out the side, blow away a little part of the building. Buble, we can get you back over to your alley position and get everybody else repositioned. Well, like I said, yeah, there we go.
Got it. Moving. Eyes on the prize.
At this point, we can move you over now. I'm thinking I want to get Carlock out of the line of fire again back here. Because once we open those doors, that position he was in wouldn't have been as good. And get everybody back in the building. Peter Van Doorn. Oh, you used your shot. David Beckham. We'll get you right here.
Already there.
And next turn we'll get Van Doorn lined up in his position. We'll be able to head down the alley. Let's listen for what other enemies we might have to hear. Sectoid. Mechtoid. Sectoid. Drop-ins. Oh, drop-in city. So we got we got one to worry about. Let's get you positioned for our big activation. I'm wondering now, the mechtoid may not be the closest. I heard sectoids first, then mechtoid. So maybe the mechtoid is here, and then we heard some more sectoids farther on. So we'll kind of, usually you hear the first one first, and the next one you hear is a little farther, the next one you hear is a little farther. The actual distance, it's hard to tell and hard to know for sure, but let's see. You don't have a shot, so we're going to do a round of overwatching and steadying. And if that's Thin Man wants to be crazy and try advancing. Good, Karlach is done talking now.
Got it covered. On Overwatch. On Overwatch.
That Thin Man wants to do some crazy advance and give me a shot through the window. No, he's still down in the barge, although he's probably going to start moving now. Question is, will he be on Overwatch? But that's why I have Buble. Yeah. Heard sectoids first, then mechtoid, then more sectoids. So who knows exactly where out there they are, but this is where we're going to start the peak. We're going to do it with lightning reflexes. Michael Buble, it's only half cover, but at least if that Thin Man is still down here on Overwatch, or if he's moved and is on Overwatch somewhere else, you're the one I want to have get out here, and let's find out if we got a pod right outside the door.
Heading to that location.
No, it's just a Thin Man standing there going, hit me, hit me, hit me. And, okay, I'll try to hit you. Although, I think what we'll do is we will open the door and do it this way, because if we have a second pod over here, I want to know about it now.
Time to kick
Oh
this
my
sucker
God,
off.
they were quiet.
Watch the
Thank
flanks.
goodness you are nearby David Beckham, because you will come in handy on this dude. Holy smokes. We got a Muton staring us in the back over here. We got a Berserker right in our midst. We still have this guy out here. I'm thinking we don't need that grenade to blow anything open now. If anything, I might bring my grenade to blow this open. And then we got the strongest of the Mutons back here. So right now, I don't have a lot of shots on that Muton right now far away, do I? Berserker, I do have a shot on that Muton. With this in mind, you're going against the Thin Man. We're going to take that 65 against the Thin Man and see if we can make it happen. Boom. We need some shot, Bubbles. Let's make it happen. Oh, there we go. Okay. One down. And the tougher ones to go. But, fortunately, we have Mr. Mega Shot right here. As long as he doesn't panic, who can do a world of hurt right now on this guy. For some reason he oh look, he almost did that in one shot. Don't panic now, no chain panic. There we go, we resisted. And I'm going to allow you, since you were strongman and did not panic, we're going to allow you to finish it off right here and now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, look how far away you are. And I can't get you close enough, or I'd try the capture before we'd kill him. Oh, you're like one hex away. I'd do it, I'd try it, but I can't keep him alive for the capture. Let's take him out. Wouldn't a Berserker capture just be wonderful? Okay, now we have the ability to do a really close-up shot on this Muton, point blank, with Peter Van Doorn. Now, if there's anyone else I would like to have at a point blank shot on a Muton, it's Peter Van Doorn.
Approaching target now.
Only 77 though. Suspense. Suspense was killing me. Now we got one left over there. I don't think I got but one guy who can put a shot on him, and it's 52% twice. 52% twice. I worry about him heaving would he dare heave a grenade over here? I got ourselves bunched up. I wouldn't like that. I would not like that. Who else can we get a shot on? I can only get you to half cover, Edgar Allan Poe. I could get 2 shots over here to the window. Yeah, I can't get you up where I need you, Tommy. Unfortunately, because we were planning the alleyway breach, you're not in position for this activation. So let's first of all start off with our 2 shots at 50%. Coin flip, let's see if we can hit on one of them. And then we got 2 more guys we can bring up if necessary. Let's do it. Roll the hits. Roll the hits. That's not a boom boom. We need a boom boom. There, we got a hit. Nice hit at 6. No crit, but he's in cover, so the odds of a crit are less. And also being injured now, his grenade range is going down. Let's see if we can... What kind of... Oh, it's only 31%. This guy must have some... Let's see, do we have a better shot with you? Oh, even better. We have suppression to lock him down and keep him from heaving a grenade. So let's take the random shot. Oh, you can't step out to see him now. Your position blocked the sight now. Darn it. Well, let's go back over here. Let's do the suppression. That's what we have available. Try to lock him down. And we're going to put you on Overwatch in case we get the other wandering pods coming into us. Because we know we got a mechtoid we've heard pounding around out there. And hunker down, Karlock. And Tommy, let's get you back into the action somehow. We'll move you here. We'll put you on Overwatch in case you get sight of something through that door. Stranger things have happened. And, not sure what to do with you. I'll tell you what. Why don't we mark you right here? At least get you back, pulled back in full cover. Since you can't take a shot, what's he gonna do on us? What's he gonna do on us? Hunker, do nothing, do nothing. I like all those options. He's suppressing back. Guess what? I can play this suppressing game because we just need 1 more hit at 50 and you got 2 tries for 50%. I'll play this game. Come on, boom boom. Come on, I know we're not doing Sentinel, we're not doing Overwatch, but we need you to hit on one of these. There we go. Delayed suppression death. Okay, now we got to think about how we can position, because odds are we could easily activate moving up to our next level of cover, and that's the half cover crates. I think I'm not going to push out this turn. We're going to just do some reloads where necessary.
Ready to rock.
And get ready for all heck to break loose.
Affirmative. Weapons hot.
There's some exposure I'm taking the chance on. We'll get you up near the front with your grenades. A little Overwatch angle through the door. As we start flipping everybody around the building again. Let's see, Edgar Allan Poe. I'm just going to do you kind of an exposed spot, but we're going to give you a steadied rocket from there. Boy, this is not at all the way I envisioned it happening. The plan was to blow away the corner of this building and have everybody in nice full cover positions, and not all these rinky-dink half cover positions we're going to be forced to take now. But that's the cards we've been dealt. That's what we're going to do. Let's get you a position here, and we'll do a reload instead of an Overwatch. Because we do have at least 1 Overwatcher right there. Hunker, and let's see what happens. Sectoid's closest. Mechtoid's next. Sectoids, mechtoids. So sectoids, mechtoids, and sectoids, kind of in that order and those kinds of distances. So the next, I guess we will move up to the half cover, assuming and hoping, although I'm going to reload. Well, let's reload after we move up and see what we're dealing with here. David Beckham, your run and gun is going to have you in half cover here. Do we see the sectoids? No. Okay, so we have the ability to move forward.
Headed there now.
Okay, so they're going to be mightily in the rear. I think I'm going to dash. Do I want to move pace by pace and keep myself steadied? The cover isn't really conducive to it. Of course, if we activate again, it'll be in through here. Having a steadied rocket could be helpful.
Roger that. Scanning.
You got slightly larger range. I'm going to keep you back in the doorway. We will get up here with a reload. And we'll get up some grenade coverage here.
Will do. Got it covered.
And finally, Doorn, you won't be on Overwatch, but we'll get you some cover over
Rubber's
here.
on the road and the kids are in the back seat.
Yeah, vintage Doorn comment.
Come get some.
And you can play the hidey-ho game.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Ah, forgot about you. Don't want to keep you out of the
Aye, aye,
fun
Commander.
back here, Buble. Sing us a song and let's see what we can find. Sectoids is what we heard right behind the storage crates. We got mectoids farther back. Could you imagine if we had the mectoid and the berserker all right outside that front door? Whew. Let's get our first advance forward here, where it's going to let us know if we got something we're going to activate through here. That's going to be good info to have. Okay, I was thinking this wall looked blown away, but no, we do not have any activation immediately there. I think I'm going to take the chance to move you, Beckham, up to full cover here, seeing what we see and reacting from there. So we can somewhat get aggressive towards the front. We all have good levels of ammo right now. So we got this full cover shielding our advance. Rocket-wise, though, where do I want to be? How can my rocket best help us? I'm going to dash here, because if I get a rocket and we get a line of sight through here, eventually I don't know, we may have to use a rocket to blow a hole if we need sight on stuff, but then we risk exposing the mectoid too. Let's keep Overwatch over for the side barge here.
We have eyes on the target.
Tommy, we would love to have your grenades forward.
Yes, sir.
I'm afraid of any sight through that line of sight, so I didn't quite push him as far as he could have gone. I don't really want to run around here because we could be seeing some activations back here from some weird angle. So let's just get you caught back up over here, Hank Aaron.
Stepping off.
And who does that leave? Kind of means I got to move you forward, Glenn Friendly, to help support us. We might as well do a double move since you can't run and shoot anyway. And Mr. Carlock, we'll kind of move you up a little bit.
Come get some. I feel, Commander.
And the rocket, we're going to move you as far as you can. You won't be steadied and ready. But right now you're out of range anyway. Sectoids. And the mectoids. So the order and the sequencing are the same. Let's see, I'm kind of thinking, I don't want to peek around that corner yet, but I'm thinking we might run you in here, David Beckham, to be able to pounce out with run and gun and be available that way.
Yes, Commander. Got a visual.
Oh, surprise, surprise, sneaky little sectoids. We got a drone up high. So we got a couple shots from Van Doorn over on the side. I want to be careful about pushing up too close here because we know right past these sectoids based on the sound cues somewhere here or farther back is a mechtoid pod. So we don't want to go crazy. We don't want to go crazy. What we can try is I do, for a reason, I brought my grenades up close. Now we're not going to be able to. Oh wow, we can get it. What a lovely grenade this would be. And it might just kill them both outright. Boom, boom. Do you think we have enough sectoid corpses?
Fastball special.
The only problem with that is, in rushing to judgment to get that done, I have an unaccounted for drone that has a flank on Mr. Tommy Pokemon now. Let's see, who has shots on... Oh, well, Boris Becker, you and your 90%, 2 shots at 90%, you better dang well do some damage on that drone. And at 90%, you better hit on both.
Feind ausgeschaltet.
Mm-hmm. Nice shooting indeed. Let's continue our moving up. In fact, we'll get our rocket in a position much nicer to me. In fact, if we get down to this corner or next time, or wherever he's able to move next time, half cover even if it has to be, then you got the range to get that rocket working for us, especially if there's a mechtoid down there. What we got left? We got lightning reflex man. We want you near the front also to run some lightning reflexes or overwatches that mechtoids are want to set, so we'll pop you right there. And who else do we have that can give us some support?
Closing on targets.
Question is, Mr. Freaky Friendly, where is the best way to get you some line of sight? I'm afraid of putting you there because all of a sudden that's potential activation. I'll pop you there first. Yeah, we're gonna keep you a little bit forward here, Mr. Carlock, because if we keep you too far back and the thin men drop down behind us, that doesn't put you in a great spot.
Got it covered. Roger. I've got
Eyes on the target.
And where do we want our medic?
I'm on the move. I'm on it.
Okay, this time the mechtoid is staying quiet. He's trying to goad us into moving up, isn't he? Question becomes, too bad I don't have some kind of concealment to pop out with my scout, but wasn't available. Here's where we go with a rocket, because we can always do a quick fire, because it might be close enough range to make it worthwhile with the shredder. We're going to give you this prime location right here, Edgar Allan Poe, and we're going to find out with that if we can see the mechtoid.
Aye, aye.
No. Oh, he's playing hidey ho, hidey hoo. Where is the mechtoid? This is. I'm usually thinking, oh, this is a small map. There's usually we know right where they are, and I opted not to use a slot for a battle scanner. Now I'm like feeling like I sure wish I had a battle scanner. I'm gonna peek you out here, bubbles. There, I can say that one. Let's take a peek. You have lightning reflexes to retreat if necessary. Or we're gonna hold off, guys. Let's make sure everybody else is reloaded and up in position. I want to get you right here, and we'll hunker. I'm now feeling like I want to get you, Mr. Carlock, a lot closer up here. So no weird line of sight can all of a sudden expose you.
Got it covered.
Make sure we all have good ammo. I'm going to bring you up here too, Tommy, so you can potentially be up close for those grenades. And here's a reload.
Laden und entsichert.
Always want to be reloaded with a mectoid coming in. A steadied rocket is never a bad thing. Oh, this is Hank Aaron. I'm gonna put you on this side to maybe be able to come around on the barge for support with suppression if we need it.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Okay, we got a sound cue, and that's a quiet sound cue, so that makes me think that that's that mectoid that all of a sudden is staying quiet on us. Yeah, because there's the sectoid. So I'm thinking the mectoid's up around this building, whether he's in the building and right in front of the building or on the roof of the building. He's somewhere there waiting for us, just waiting for us to pop out. So let's do the first pop out right here. Buble, let's take a peek.
Headed there now.
Nothing. So he's either in or on the building. In or on. But we know this line is safe. I don't think there's any cover over on this side. No. There's no cover if we were able to get up high. No. I'm thinking I want some of my 2-shooters. There's no cover that way. I may move you out of the way because I want both my infantrymen, even though it's half cover, to be able to take 2 shots.
In Bewegung.
Let's get you peeking around the corner here, Beckham.
Will do.
Make sure there's no other, because we know we got a couple pods, at least from earlier sound clues. I'm guessing we have a mectoid pod and a sectoid pod still, even though they've all gone quiet now. It's like we've got them cornered in the back of the map, and so they aren't moving too much. Not the dumbest of aliens to play it that way. Let's bring you a little farther back. In fact, I'm going to hide you back here since you have a little range, Buble.
Roger
Pop
that.
you back in here and get infantrymen with both his shots out here. Peter
Approaching
Van
target
Doorn.
now.
Wouldn't it be nice? Now you have a little extra range, and hopefully you can reach the building by being just a little farther back. And you're not going to be any help if something's over there, but we know they're over on this side, so I'm going to keep you friendly in that spot. And this is no time to be moving you out. In fact, there's no cover over here now, so let's get you a little closer. We need to, let's see, there's no cover here anymore because of my grenade. Well, there is on that side. So unless they're over here, I could still take that for a cover position if it worst came to worst for suppression. So let's slide you out.
I'm on it.
We have eyes on the target.
I feel, Commander. Immer wachsam, Commander.
There we got movement. There's the mectoid, just as we suspected. And he's overwatched advanced fire control.
No joy here.
Oh, we got a crit on one of his support units. Why couldn't we shoot at the mectoid himself? Jesus, come on guys, let's do it. Well, good thing we got a shredder rocket steadied. That's going to help us a boatload against this mectoid. Let's fire away.
Bring in the pain.
He's shredded. Always important for the mectoid. Next question is, Freaky Friendly, do you have sight? Nah. Probably because of this full cover thing. Yeah, he's right behind the full cover. Ay, 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 ay. So we're going to have to do it another way. Let's take a quick peek. He should only, we killed one of the sectoids, so it's a mectoid sectoid. Let's see if we can't take the mectoid down before. Now you don't have Executioner, but we're gonna start the shots at the hit parade. We're starting the hit parade early with you, Van Doorn. You got 2 tries at 95%. Nice damage. Shot number 2 goes down to 85%. Oh, we missed.
Negative.
We got 2 more shots from Boom Boom Becker. Let's That's why I wanted my infantry up here for volume of fire. Oh, why are we starting to miss all of a sudden? Come on. We need a hit here. 92. You've got to be hitting the 92s. Only 5. Okay, now is the time we got to start worrying and bringing out some guns. He's on Overwatch. Can I even get you to any kind of cover? Jeez, no. Who else do we have? We don't. We just don't. We don't. We got run and gun. Except I don't want to do the run and gun with you. So let's see. Let's burn. Can I get you to any kind of decent cover in the process of running the run and gun? Or running the Overwatch? Well, if we're going to run Overwatch, I'm going to get you tucked away in the corner here, Buble. I don't like the idea with advanced fire control. The odds of him being able to hit you on Overwatch are a lot better now. A lot better. But I got to run it with you. I got to, because if I try running it with anyone else, they're even more likely to get hit. So this is not the time. So that's why we're going to do the dash to try to help increase the odds as any way that we can in our favor. I know I'm playing with your life bubbles.
Roger, Dodger.
Don't pop. Oh. That's hard watching from this angle, watching those shots go so close. Okay, now it means I have some real run and gun, some real hurt available on this mechtoid. The thing is, odds are I am going to be activating over here somehow that other sectoid pod, and maybe if they're over here it's going to be an easy flank, but I'm going to run up here to this full cover. Now is the time for the run and gun.
And spray.
We gotta hope you can supply the pop that we need, I guess. Because if worse comes to worse, I'm gonna have to barrel out with my grenade thrower and do a last ditch effort there, but let's hope you can have enough pop. David Beckham, close range to take him out.
Rolling out.
Come on, do it, dude.
Got a visual.
There, way over there. So I'm not threatened by that. That's an okay activation in my book. It was worth the chance to go over here. The question is, can one hit do it? We need a crit, and the odds are low for a crit. Okay, that means our options are running out. We need 2 more ticks of damage. Question is, are you going to be close enough to heave a grenade so it doesn't hurt my other guys over here? And are you going to be able to survive an attack from the sectoids? Don't worry me, you're going to probably be susceptible to a drone hit. How far can you heave? Let's kind of heave in the direction I want you to go. Let's see, I could run you here. I don't know that that's quite far enough. This is a little farther forward, kinda, sorta. That's where I gotta do it.
That's affirmative.
I still don't know if you're gonna quite be able to heave the grenade all the way out there. Oh, you can. But oh, you can also hurt me. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. We take away some cover, we blow up. Unfortunately, hopefully that vehicle, the forklift, doesn't explode, but at least no direct hits on me. And we should be able to take out the mechtoid.
Grenade out. That thing's gonna blow.
Of course, that exposes, but you're a tank for a reason, Beckham. Now the question is, can I get the range I need? I'm willing to stand you in the open up here because you're pretty dang far back. We don't have to worry about the drone. Do you have the ability to command anyone else? No, I think he's too far away. Too far away. So Beckham's going to be taking a hit. That is on fire, so we're definitely going to have to move Buble. our next turn. Hopefully it doesn't explode on their while they're moving. And let's do a little overwatch in case the drone moves up. Maybe we have a chance for it. And I am bringing and forcing up Freaky Friendly, so he'll be able to help against these sectoids advance next time coming up.
Rolling out.
We're not out of the woods yet, but fortunately those that are trying to hurt us aren't the most fearsome of the enemies. Oh, and we got drop-ins too, dang it. Okay, there's the big hit. That's a big hit from the sectoid. Is the drone gonna get him injured now? No, double move. Thank you, drone. Here's where the other hit comes from that I'm worried about. Big ol' hit. Beckham's got injury time. Oh, let's not die, Beckham. Let's not die. Holy smokes. That one hurts. Armor hit. Running out of shots and not getting my infantry to do their job has hurt me big time. Now we've got on Overwatch in the back. Oof. Way back here we got Overwatch. This is where we burn a rocket just to save our hide. Can you make a shot back here with a rocket without, if I center it exactly on you, heck of a lot of scatter, but it should hopefully pick you up.
Bring in the pain.
Oh,
Targeting system must be busted.
even centered, it didn't work. Jeez, oh Pete. Can we say we're not feeling good anymore? Suppress. You can tell my mood has changed. We are not feeling so good right now. Thought we'd done what we could to set ourselves up, but alas, no. We're moving you up close to try and blast the sectoid. I don't know with your injured self, it's not a great shot.
Taken care of.
In motion.
We ran into the Overwatch. Thought I might be distant enough to miss the Overwatch, but no. It's only 65, but we're taking it. And we're pissed. We are not a happy team right now. We are not a happy team right now. Take the dash to the full cover here. We're gonna get ourselves in some full cover here. Even though he's suppressed, we're gonna take the shot we have. And I really have nobody at this point to really be able to convincingly heal. I guess I got Buble who could use a heal, and he's not going to be in line of sight unless this wall blows up of the sectoids at least. I just got to get myself in some cover, and that is Hank Aaron talking about you. Except all I have available to run you to is half cover, but I want to get you moving forward to do some healing. So we're going to dash you at this point. We're going to keep you a little bit distant from the sectoid shots.
Running.
What are they up to? What are they up to? 19%! He couldn't afford a hit of any kind. Has he still got... Oh, we're losing 2. No, that is amazing. Of course, if I had to choose between Beckham and Buble, well... you know how that started. See, that wall did blow away. I was afraid. Otherwise, they wouldn't have had that line of sight. Do you have any ammo left? Take out that drone. Reload. All right. Now we've got some sneaky little sectoids over here to position ourselves for. We can work on getting a flank next time with you, Tommy. I would like some support on that. Get you back up here with a reload. All of a sudden we're surprisingly low on ammo. Go figure, when you've used it up on a mechtoid. Let's get you up here and steadied in case we need to use that last rocket to get ourselves out of some full cover sectoids. Or the dropped-in drop-in. Let's see, do we have any full cover against the sectoids? Yes, right about there.
Headed there now.
Okay, Buble, so far that's just an armor hit. I don't know if this is quite going to be enough.
My way.
In the circle of healing, not quite. So next turn we're gonna protect you with some Overwatch there. Now we're gonna run some Overwatch here. We're gonna hunker and Overwatch. And sectoids are no longer visible. Tommy, can you peek around the corner and see if they are in grenade area or territory? No, he technically could be there. But we're going to just Overwatch from this point. And we're going to try and get you some support back up there. We're going to run friendly up here.
Moving to designated position.
Oh, and we have sight. At least we're not blind anymore. Where are they? Oh, they've moved way across. They have moved way across. No wonder you couldn't see them, Tommy. They're trying to move into better cover of the building over here. Well, with that in mind, can we blow open some cover? Some.
Boom.
Okay, we should be able to take some shots or get in position to take some shots. No, you're not quite able to get over to that position. Dang it. Boy, oh boy, just not meant to work out for us. So they're going to be able to slither away again behind that building. One thing I'm going to do is we're going to take some cover over here.
Heading there now.
Well, that's not even within the healing circle. I think they can't get over here without a double move. I'm going to play that game. They might be able to, they might be able to, they might be able to. Let's just pop a little smoke on our little selves over here and try repositioning others to take advantage of their movement. Boris, Becker, we need your Overwatch, but that's very flankable. Everything is potentially flankable. This one's highly flankable too, so we're gonna have to run you like the wind. There's just not a lot of full cover at this point. But you're a steadfast individual, Van Doorn. I'm going to count on you down there to be able to help us out. And Overwatch from Buble to help us out. Becker, that's what you're here for. That's why you were on Overwatch. And this little guy freaks out. Is he going to take a shot? Freaky friendly, 22%. You're in good cover.
Incoming fire.
Okay, now, knowing that he can see you, we're automatically just going to suppress. Although we can save the flush in case we don't do the type of damage we would like, ideally. We're going to be able to flank this boy back real soon. Hank Aaron, we're just going to send you up here to Overwatch. We're going to send you in full cover, Buble. We're going to get you up close. How can we get you over here to take a shot? It's only half cover, but you're the kind, you have the perk to hit him in full cover. Or at least have better chances. Be a lot less for somebody else, eh?
Drinks are on me.
Okay.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Wow, this is a sobering mission, losing such a key player.
Overwatch.
Sobering mission. Right when you think everything's in hand, and I made that actual comment that, oh yeah, I'm not worried about just sectoids, right? Oh, well, when the wall blows away by the grenade you needed to use to kill the mechtoid. Wow. I put that on the shoulders of Commander, first of all, but secondly, for my infantrymen, at high percentages not being able to hit those shots. Dang it. Dang. Let's start moving up, guys. I don't know if we're going to be prone to more drop-ins, so we're going to be doing a lot of Overwatch coming up as we move forward.
Overwatch, aye. Come get some.
And let's get you motoring. That better be some good information about the water system. Carlock, let's get you running up. See if we're going to have that last round of drop-ins or not.
I'm on the move.
We're going to dash up with you, Buble. We're going to get you healed. Boy, there's just no cover, is there? We've done a good job of taking out the cover, haven't we?
First on. I'm on the move. I feel, Commander.
Let's get that heal going.
Hey, quiet, you big baby. You're fine.
So at least if we have a drop-in with our lightning reflexes, we have some lightning reflexes available at full range. We'll just stay put.
Yes, Commander.
Up here with some Overwatch.
About to heat up over there.
Yeah, here we go. We got a drop-in behind. And that's the only drop-in, so we can play for this guy. We just got to reorient ourselves.
Wilco.
Just a little bit. Well, just a lot of it, because there's not a lot of cover depending on how he moves. So we're going to bring you over here. We're going to get our Rocketeer the heck out of here, because you're not going to be much help.
Moving on target location.
It'd be nice to be able to get position going. Too bad there's just limited full cover like you wouldn't believe, eh? So So we'll spread out so acid isn't an opportunity. We're going to hide in the full cover. If he comes to the edge of this full cover and shoots at me, it's his advantage.
Bin unterwegs. Scanner.
We are going to have smoke available, but I'm not going to do it this turn just because I don't think he'll be able to run quite that far to full coverage. And we're also going to bring you back here, Buble,
Aye, Commander.
in case we got to run an overwatch. In fact, we'll bring you up to the full cover here. We'll bring you up to the full cover corner. Oh, you can't even do overwatch, so we'll reload.
Reloaded.
Mr. Escort, let's get you the heck out of here.
Once we get these samples back to your people, drinks are on me.
The VIP is secure.
Okay, no drinks for
Well done.
Beckham here.
Now you
Nothing to
just need
celebrate on
eliminate
this
any
one.
remaining hostiles.
Nothing to
We have a new
celebrate on this
objective.
one.
Heading there now. Got it covered.
We have eyes on the target.
Which way is he going to run around? There we go. He's running around this way.
Mission accomplished, folks. Strap in and head for home.
I don't like that term, acceptable. It is not acceptable. We lost a key player here. We just lost a key player. Yeah, just when you think, oh yeah, what's left is just sectoids and drones. Yeah. Well, let's not make that mistake and that assumption again. No other promotions on this. R.I.P. David Beckham. We got ourselves a share of corpses. Okay, there we go. Not worth what happened on this one. Engineers, cash, yada yada yada. We got an alloy cannon damaged, carapace armor damaged, alloy plating damaged. We'll get those fixed up. At least those can be fixed up. Okay, let's take a look around. We got some cash all of a sudden. Is there anything we need to be working on that we can work on, that I want to work on? We're not quite to the point. We don't quite have, we need 500 for the, or 80 alloys and 500 for the, oh, that's ammo conservation what they're looking at. Can't quite get that, but if I'm looking at the Super Sky Ranger, we could get that now just to get it out of the way. Do we have any mech projects that would make sense? Yeah, let's work on mech warfare systems. Since we're getting ready for our first mechs, we got to get every advantage we can for them.
The foundry
start
is
there.
already warmed up. I'll make sure to notify you as soon as production is finished.
Do we have anything in here that needs to be worked on immediately? Let's see what we got. We're going to take a look. We're going to slow down. I need a chance to breathe after that mega loss. Nothing standing out right there that we need. Inhibits agility. That's usually why I stay away from that one. Mech 1 Paladin. We do have one. Yeah, we have one 7 days away. We're going to go with the second one. This is only first level mech stuff, but we're going to make some progress on it. Let's see, we're going to get an aim boost. In fact, we're going to get a couple aim boosts. Because we got to not fall behind on our air game anymore. Now the heat ammo, I'm thinking, it says equipping our shiv. Is that something that's going to also then work with the mechs? I'm going to have to look into that because that is something else to potentially pick up. So that is our move at the moment. Taking a breath, but let's get over here, pay our respects. I guess in some sense, we've been fortunate to only have 4 fatalities. They've been spaced out, but boy, the farther in that we get them, the more they hurt. And look at that, it was just a final plasma pistol that did it. There were just one too many sectoids with shots. All 3 of them were able to take a shot. That's what killed me. All right, got to shake it off, got to move forward. We still have other assaults. We got Fred, the Hoosier. We got Dylan Crusher, who's going to have to take on a more active role instead of just a backup to Odelia on our Exalt missions. So we still have 1. Let's see, we still have 6 assaults. So it's not, I got to look at it as not the end of the world. It's just that he was so far along, so well promoted. That one's just going to hurt for a little while. Going to hurt for a little while. Let's get back out there. I need to take my mind off of this one. Let's get back out there. What is our current research, by the way? Chris, oh, we've almost got an autopsy going. Let's get back out there, start scanning. Mechtoid cores, scientist and engineer, but I'm going to need, don't I need those for some things? I'm going to hold off on this and double check what I need those for to make sure I don't get rid of too many. Here is our chrysalid autopsy complete. Adaptive bone marrow is available in the gene lab. Chitin plating is available now for being built. And we're going to continue this thread. Let's see. The Berserker has some. Cyberdisk has some interesting. That's fast.
We've yet to recover one of these in functional condition from the field. The men seem to enjoy using them for target practice. At the present time, we know that the cyber disk, as they've been calling it, is heavily armed, but it shows no clear pattern of behavior on the battlefield.
All right, so we'll go on with that autopsy. And let's see, let's get back out there and scan some more. We got our aim there. Let's carry on. We should have another aim coming up. Carry on from there. We're almost ready to the end of the month. As a matter of fact, I think, are we close? We'll go a couple more days to launch. Well, let's see if we can launch our satellites now, so we can get the advantage of them now, right before the end of the month. Odds of them getting shot down aren't great, right? So let's click on the correct countries that we need them. I have 5 available and 4 to launch. So let's make sure I don't mess up this time. Canada, you got 1.
Satellite launched.
Mexico, you got 1.
Satellite launched.
South Africa, you get 1.
Satellite launched.
Nigeria, you get 1.
Satellite launched.
And we have 1 in reserve with 2 more being able to go up. So there we go. This is what we wanted a long time ago. But
This is Central. I'm receiving you.
let's hope they are launched
What do you mean
just
you think you saw a
before.
snake? What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, it would seem on the event list that we don't hit the end of the month before they're operational. So let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's get out there scanning, see if we can get another mission before the end of the month. And not a UFO to shoot down our newly launched satellites. Cyberdisk is done. We got our defense matrix dodge, which is available, so it'd be nice to have that. Iron Skin is a Gene Lab project here. Sentinel drone project available in the Foundry, and auto sentry turret available for manufacturer. So we got a lot of good ones by doing the cyberdisk autopsy. We're going to continue with the autopsy, going with the Berserker now. 3 day, let's see which ones are the quickest. Let's start out with drone.
This unit appears to be a drone, which is similar to the military drones we are familiar with. This particular example seems to have the ability to repair damaged equipment. Dr. Shen and I believe it should be possible to capture and repurpose these for our own use in the field.
Alrighty. And we got another one. They're nice and quick, getting us caught up. Hollow targeter available for manufacture. Field repairs project available in the Foundry. Can be important for our mechs that will be coming online soon. And let's start a new research project, and we'll go with, I believe it's the Seekers this time.
Despite
We're knocking out
its
the
physical
autopsies.
appearance, this machine doesn't seem to be made up of any organic components. Its surface has an unusual metallic composition that somehow interacts with the vapors it releases for concealment.
Okay, let's go see what we can find. It's almost the end of the month where we get our big payday, and now with all those extra satellites up and a reduced monthly charge for the air game, let's hope we make a nice payday on this one. Something we've been needing for a while. We got Mech Warfare Systems project complete. We got any new projects in there? Really not yet till we get our payday, so let's just back out and keep looking. We got some more aim help. Some more aim help.
Reinforcement to the muscle and bone structures in the lower body will allow our soldiers to jump well beyond natural human capabilities.
I gave that to Amanda, if memory serves me right, so Amanda is back in the flow just in time to get an assault back after losing such a critical piece. It's nice to have you back, Amanda, with some extra abilities. And we are almost to the end of the month now. Let's just take a peek in. I'm going to go take a peek in Gene Lab. If you want to hang on, I'm going to take a quick pause and see who else I might want to put in there real quick, depending on who's available. Hold on. Alright, we're back, and I've put a couple more in for Gene Mods. Boris Boom Boom Becker is going to be getting the hyperreactive pupils, something I like to put on all my infantry soldiers. And Amanda Panda Drag, we're going to give her some more perks to help her out. It'll hurt a little bit on her fatigue, adding to it, but we're giving her Iron Skin so she gets reduction when she's hit, and as a tanking assault, I figure we give that a go. So let's get out there, get to the end of the month. It should happen any moment now. Let's see, council reports here, and all my other satellites will be operational before the council report, so it looks like we will be maximizing our income potential on this particular month, something we need desperately. The arc rifle, haven't really used that before, but now it's available. Got another laser cannon for our air game. In fact, let's get in there and see if there's enough available in here where we can get it set. Laser cannon, laser. We can need one more laser cannon over here, and I think we're going to give it to Spitfire because he got his first kill, and as a reward, guess what? You got a laser cannon. Here we go. Let's see what we did and how we did it.
Excellent work, Commander. This council is pleased to see our continued support of this project has been worthwhile. We hope
worthwhile.
that your current successes only mark the beginning of an enduring effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat.
The nice way to put it is it could have been better. It's worthwhile, but could have been better. That part wasn't said. We had 3 escaped UFOs. We lost a satellite. I'm sure that's what brought our grade down to a B. It was a crappy air game, but the monthly reward as a gross number is hefty. Let's hope with our reduced cost of maintaining our aircraft now that what we get to net is going to be better than we're used to. Let's find out.
Remember, we will be watching.
Yeah, we got 489. That's more than we're used to getting. So what we gotta do here is continue scanning. We gotta get ourselves to a next mission. I'm gonna spend, let's hang on. I'm gonna take a peek. I'm gonna take another pause here and we're gonna see if I can have any immediate needs to spend some of these funds. And we'll be right back. Okay, we're back and we're all ready to take part in our spending spree here. Let's get in here first and start engineering. We will build a facility, and what I'm going to build first is actually a workshop, and the reason being I want to take advantage of that 10% refund on materials, get that rebate, especially on things we build that require alloys, to get some of those alloys back, because the one thing that is hurting me the most, Illyrium I have decent quantities, Meld I seem to have decent quantities, it's the alloys that are holding me back. I don't have enough to do everything I want, so we're going to start building a workshop to try and take advantage of the discounts and rebates available from that. We're also going to excavate right over here because I'm going to start needing, having done that, I'm going to start needing some more power, and then I'll have a little block here to take advantage of adjacency bonuses by adding some power generation. And let's see, I'm also thinking of, let's get out to the hangar. I want to add one more aircraft. We got 4 right now up here. When all these are fixed, I'll have 5, but they aren't fixed right now and they're still repairing, so I'm going to order it down in North America. I can always transfer around. Eventually I'm going to want to get us up to 6 in both and then start parking a couple extras elsewhere for when we get into tighter spots, and hopefully we'll be in better shape with that. And it's nice and cheap now compared to original costs. I think closer to 200, and the monthly costs are greatly reduced. So the advantages of having North America, you can expand the air game without it hurting you as much in the upkeep. And one other thing we're going to do, we're going to go back in engineering. We're going to buy, and we're going to go over here to the aircraft side, and I want to get a laser cannon for that new aircraft of ours. Or if not this one, another aircraft. And finally, I have 46 credits, not quite enough for the last thing I want to take care of right now, and that is I need to do a covert scan. So let's get over here to the gray market, pick up a few little bits of credits, and I'm going to do that just by, I just said Illyrium hasn't been a problem, so let's sell a couple, get enough for our intel scan, which is nice and cheap at the beginning of the month, covert operations, and scan.
Intel scan complete.
So
Exalt
was
location
successful.
confirmed.
That's good. Let's get into China and take care of that cell there. Let's go find out who we have available. And we have Odelia available for this one. She's the one I like to take out on these missions. She's only a sergeant, but look how well she's been doing for us.
They might be more excited about the new weapons than our troops are.
Yeah, she's doing well for us for this one thing right here. That mobility is amazing, and it's saved us big time. So let's get her loaded out. And we'll go with the laser pistol. We'll get a nice little vest on right there. And we were actually able to use the alien grenade last time, so we'll keep the alien grenade as opposed to the flashbang we always started sending. Odelia, I think you are ready to go. Let's send you out.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt Exalt Cell in China.
And now with all the spending done, let's get out there and start scanning here in October. We are now in October. Our seeker autopsy. We're just burning through these autopsies all of a sudden. Respirator implant available for manufacturer. Chameleon suit available for manufacturer. Bioelectric skin is available in the Gene Lab. And UFO countermeasures project available in the Foundry. So the Seeker gave us a lot of little options here, didn't it? And this is we're getting things to get the alien aircraft easier to hit. This would make ours harder to hit. So we'll have to see how much that costs down the road when we get back in there to check. Chameleon suit make our scouts harder to hit in the battlefield. And bioelectric skin. We're gonna just knock out our last autopsy. They don't take long.
The men are calling this beast the Berserker, although it shares the same structure as the Muton. For reasons yet unknown to us, the Berserker seems to be consumed by bloodlust with little regard for its own safety.
Yes, we have seen that. Let's get back out scanning. Improved avionics is complete. We'll carry on. We don't have any funds available. Waiting for our next event. 3 laser rifles. We have extra laser rifles. I'm not feeling like even though we just lost a critical piece, still not feeling pressured that I need to give up that many laser rifles for a corporal, for a new recruit. So we're gonna skip it for now. Where is this? This is coming from the U.S. Now we're gonna turn you down.
Contact detected.
Nap of Earth large. We may have something coming in for a mission here. We'll scramble, take a peek, and then see if this thing lands on us. We'll just do a little defensive. Just to get a quick peek at the craft.
Bangs out. No joy here.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna land for an abduction mission. That's my prediction. Yep, there we go. Let's see what kind it is.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
All right, urban large structure, a single large building that will require entry. Hang right on. I'm going to pick out the team that we're going to take out. Alrighty, we're back with the team that we've picked out for this mission. And commanding officer is Ruth Maserati Hertz as our medic. Actually, this loadout, yeah, that's the loadout I'm going to stick with. In fact, the only difference is for backup as suppression. See, I'm already changing my mind. I knew there was something I didn't quite do right here. I like the extra mags to help out with, gives one more round of suppression if I so desire, and sometimes I need that. Vladimir Mednom Putin is our infantry soldier, crit infantry. He's getting close to his max rank. Jolton Joe DiMaggio, the same. He's got the bipod to help with aim and crit chances. Fred Hoosier Slug, along with the alloy cannon. Unfortunately, I didn't have a second alloy cannon because it's still being repaired for Serena Williams. For an urban large structure, I would have liked to ideally have 2, but oh well. Serena Mama Smash Williams, she is our scout, and gave her the chem grenade in case we have a capture attempt that we can do. Kristen Nitzerg is our gunner, gave her armor-piercing ammo along with the scope to help out her aim and maybe do a little less suppression now that I have Ruth as an alternate suppressor. Martina the Brat Navratilova fully loaded with her rockets, and also has along the recoilless rifle to help her out, so hopefully she can take advantage of that. And finally, with the repair option, 3 charges on the arc thrower. Christina, the spy busty, along a couple of alien grenades too, can't hurt. And that is the team we are going to take out. Let's get out there and take a peek at what kind of map we're going to be looking at for next time.
Dropship has arrived.
We're heading to South Africa for this one, and we need to get down there fast.
Okay, we haven't seen
Picked
this
up a local
map in a
broadcast
while.
indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Okay, Operation Cursed Mountain is where we are headed. Next time we get together. So all of you, I hope you're able to join me next time. This is ZigZagZog signing off from Western Kentucky. Hit me a like, hit me a subscribe, especially if you've made it this far and you're enjoying the missions as much as I am playing them. And for those of you still hanging in there watching from Egypt, Salam.